Hey everyone, welcome to my brand new channel, Becca Makes. My name is Becca, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have restarted this recording about 6 or 7 times because I just can't get the intro right. I don't know what it is. I quite literally have a list of things I want to include in this video sitting right next to me, but I don't have an intro planned out, and I even went to www.thesaurus.com to look up synonyms for hello to get inspiration for my intro, and some of the results were hiya and howdy do, and honestly, like, that combination, hiya howdy do, sounds like a very just top-notch candidate for my future videos. So you know what? I'm just going to take it back a couple steps. Hiya, howdy do, welcome to to Becca Makes. I am excited to be sharing this video because I want to explore new avenues for my creativity. I've been doing a lot of fine arts. That's what I've been doing most of my life. I come from a creative family. My mom is a crafter. She's kind of a jack of all trades when it comes to being artsy. And my dad also does fine arts, and he is getting back into playing guitar. And my sister is a writer. So I'm in a very creative family. So I've been artsy and surrounded by art pretty much my whole life, but it kind of got kickstarted for me in high school. I kind of made the connection between art and passion. Like, art is my passion in high school when I took a painting class, and from then on I just knew that this is what I wanted to be doing. So that's why I'm really excited to be sharing this video with you guys, because this painting is an example of a style that I really like doing that I picked up in another one of my art classes in high school. What I do for this style is I print out a picture for photo reference, and then I draw on it. I block out where I see single colors, if that makes sense. I mean, I guess it makes sense if you're looking at the painting. And then I draw out the sections, and I just paint it in with each section in with single colors. So it's a lot like a coloring book, and that's one of the reasons why I like it. But I also like it because I love getting those precise lines, and when it looks really clean, I love it. So yeah, also, side note, since this is my first YouTube video, I probably will be stammering a lot. You'll probably hear a lot of ers and ahs and ums and awkward spaces, and I don't have the best recording equipment, so I don't know how the sound quality is going to be either, so bear with me while I get used to this whole YouTube thing, I guess. And I will be doing other videos as well where you'll be able to see my face. I just wanted to do this one first because I really like watching people paint, so I thought that this would be a good intro to my channel. And speaking of other videos on my channel, I have a few ideas, and I just kind of want to give you guys a sneak peek of what I was thinking about doing. So I have picked up a couple of hobbies in 2018, and one of them is baking. And I'll say I have about a 60% success rate, I guess. Maybe a little more, I don't know. But even if it doesn't turn out, I love baking. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I don't really have to explain myself. I can just say I love baking, and everyone will be like, yeah, okay, it's a hobby, great. So I want to do some baking videos. I think that'd be fun. And then you guys can just watch me either fail or succeed in either way. It'll be fun. And another hobby I picked up in 2018 was embroidery. So I think it'd be fun to do more, I guess, maybe some time-lapse videos, kind of like in the style that this video is. I think that'd be fun. And more, I guess, more with art and creative things. I guess this whole channel is creative. It's called beccamakes. Anyway, I want to do more time lapses like this. I have some ideas for more paintings I want to do, but I also want to explore different mediums and different styles. Like I'm not very well versed in digital art, so that's something I kind of want to explore, and I'm more into painting, so maybe I can do more doodling or drawing with different mediums. And also I'm not very good at sculpting, so maybe I could try some sculpting and you guys can just experience it along with me. Yeah, and I also, another thing I really like to do, which this isn't new for 2018, but if I'm bored at night, a lot of times I'll just go and put on a full face of makeup, because it's creative, and I like seeing the results of the look, I guess. I don't know, so maybe I can just do, or I'd like to do some makeup videos, some like fun challenges. Maybe I'll do some stuff with my friends and my sister, and maybe I can just do some looks, because I'm not very good at makeup, but I could try. And I'd also like to do some thrift store hauls, because I do a lot of thrift shopping. If you ever want to find me on a Tuesday, just check out your local Goodwill, and I'll probably be there taking advantage of that, what is it? Oh my god, I'm blanking. Oh, 75% off color tag sale. That's where I am most Tuesdays, because I'm broke, but I also love thrift stores. It's the thrill of the find. Also, I'm saying also a lot, aren't I? Oh well. Another thing that I have been spending so much time doing is playing The Sims. I don't know why. I just love creating Sims, especially like in the Create a Sim feature. And I spend a lot of my time either just creating Sims, like creating groups of Sims, or browsing the internet for custom content, and I'm just so immersed in that, and I think it'd be so much fun to do like challenges and stuff like that. So yeah, those are just some of the ideas I have for YouTube videos, I guess, and obviously I'll think of more, and I might even, go a little crazy, go a little rogue, and maybe even do some vlogging. Probably not, because I don't want to call attention to myself in public anyway, so I don't know. That probably will be farther down the road if it ever happens. But so that's a little bit about what I want to do on the channel. But now to transition into a little bit more about me. Like I said earlier, my name is Becca, and I'm 19 years old, and I'm not currently in college because I realized it wasn't for me. I couldn't really find an area to study in that really intrigued me. And I know what you're probably thinking. Becca, this is a painting video. Study art. It seems like the most logical connection that you could make. And it makes sense, but it just didn't make sense to me. It makes sense to me. I understand that connection. I don't know. I kind of wanted to take some time to do art by myself and really pave my own path with it instead of studying it. That being said, that doesn't mean that it's, I'm bashing school in any form, because it benefits a lot of people. It just didn't benefit me the way I wanted it to. So yeah, I'm not really in school right now, but I'm, picking up odd jobs where I can and doing commissions when I can, and I'm just making ends meet, and I am living with my family right now to save up money. There's not much, I guess, since I'm living with my family, there's not many ends that need meeting. Is that the correct way to phrase that? So yeah, I'm saving up money by living at home, and I live with my parents and my older sister, and I want to eventually move up north along the North Shore. Now, that's a super Minnesotan thing to say. It's just like, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, I'm going up north, or I'm going, well, maybe not up north, because north isn't just specific to Minnesota, obviously. It's a cardinal direction. Okay. But saying, like, going to the lake, apparently that's a very Minnesotan thing. But anyway, I want to live on Lake Superior very badly. It is my home away from home. I mean, actually, to be more accurate, I would say the house I'm living in right now is my home away from home, because Lake Superior is my home, if that makes sense. I feel such a deep connection to it, and I always feel so relaxed and connected and so incredibly, it just feels so right when I'm up there. And this picture that I'm painting actually is me in front of Lake Superior at a resort, at a vacation that me and my family took in 2017. And it was a lot of fun because there were a couple of mornings where it was really foggy, and that's my favorite kind of weather, and it was amazing. Anyway, so yeah, Lake Superior is my favorite place. And speaking of other favorites and more about me, right now, my favorite song is Nothing Compares to You by Prince, because honestly, it is a bop, and it's been my favorite song since July of last year, and that's saying something because I'm not usually one to have a favorite. I can't decide on anything, so it's kind of a big deal. Also, classic Minnesotan. You're never gonna hear me shut up about being Minnesotan, because I love Minnesota, but classic Minnesotan, loving Prince, because he's Minnesotan. Yes. Okay. So, more of my favorites. My favorite art style, and I guess more medium, is painting. I don't know if I already said that. Maybe I did. I can't remember which recording it was, because like I said, I've done many of them. Yeah, I love painting, and I love doing this style that I'm doing, and I do other styles too. I'm not a one-trick pony, as they say. But I've found that I feel most connected to my art when I paint it, when I mix the colors, when I create a picture out of, it's completely my own. And I know that that's not specific to painting, but to this style that I have, I feel really connected to it. And, besides art, I think I kind of covered all my other hobbies, like embroidery, playing The Sims, going to the thrift store, putting on makeup, and baking. And I guess, exploring Minnesota, that kind of goes with, the whole Lake Superior thing, but I love hiking. I'm not much of a sports person. In fact, I'm not really a sports person at all. I tried a couple of sports in the past, and I just didn't like them. So, sports aren't really my hobby, but I do like hiking, so that's, outdoorsy. Yeah, I think art is probably my main, I guess, quote-unquote thing, I was pretty artsy in high school. My senior year of high school, I spent most of my time in the art rooms in my school, and honestly, it was amazing. It was all I could have asked for. But yeah, so this is the end of the video, the end of the painting, me putting on this printed out picture of myself standing in the picture, just to kind of wrap it all up. And I really enjoyed doing this painting because, again, it was in that style, and I absolutely loved how it turned out, because when I put that final picture of myself down and I just saw it, it looked like this is how the photo was meant to look like because of the shadow and just all the colors, and it just all came together, and I knew what it was supposed to look like, and it just, I don't know if that sentence made sense. How it looked in my head is how it looked on paper, and that is rare for me for art, but I'm glad that that's how it turned out. And speaking of things that I'm happy about, I'm happy that you clicked on this video, and I'm happy that if you made it to the end, that you listened to my rambling and listened to my little infrequencies? Disparity? No. I don't know what the word I'm looking for. The little ers and ums and ahs. And, it'll get better over time. So, thanks for sticking with me through this video. And I would greatly appreciate if you gave this video a like, or if you shared it, or maybe even subscribed, because I hope to be putting out videos once or twice a week. And I'll also link some of my socials as well, so if you could check those out and maybe even follow those, that would be greatly appreciated as well. And yeah, see you later!